Welcome to Echoes of the Infinite. You might notice that we are a little sparse, but not as much as you might think. One of our people, Halderai, the Ranger, Corey, is joining us from the Voice Beyond. Let me go ahead and get him set up here for a quick second so he can go ahead and say hello.
Hello.
Alrighty. So, with that being said, joining us from the Voice Beyond, we also have one Katria, who is played by Armando, who I will be role-playing until he gets here, mostly because he had to shovel snow, and we got over a foot of snow today. So, that's a whole thing. So real quick, let's go ahead and do introductions. Somebody needs to get off their phone. And we are going to go ahead and get this thing started. Introductions. Your things are actually already turned the right way. But go ahead and start us up.
You did not give me enough time to prepare. I'm playing Nixif. My name is Ace. I'm playing Nixif, and I am a level 5 Tabaxian monk.
I'm Julian. I'm playing the same. I am your fairy rogue, level 5.
My name is Cole. I'm playing Relixis, a level 5 Warforged Artificer.
My name is Tyson. I'm playing Trillis. I am a level 5 human wizard.
And I'm Halderai. I'm a 5th level Wood Elf Ranger.
And I will be, temporarily speaking at least, playing as Katria, our level 5 human-ish barbarian. Not quite human. Definitely got some alterations in there. So, last week kicked things off. Actually, let's go ahead and have a thing. Why don't you do our recap today? Again.
You didn't have it last time.
Did you have it? Trillis?
All right,
Go
so last time we made it to the lair of Califax. While we were in Califax, we had to climb up to it because it is quite high up compared to where we were at. When we got to the top, we ended up finding 4 monsters that were frozen, petrified. And there were plaques with riddles. Amazingly, our group was able to figure out all 4 of the riddles.
Much to my chagrin.
Mm-hmm.
Break.
Barely made it. Barely made it. I will say that.
Skin of your teeth.
Mm-hmm. Then we got to talk to Califax himself. He was an undead. He's an undead dragon. Currently in his spirit form as a human-ish humanoid. We got to talk to him about his treasure and his curse. And we made a deal with him that we were going to try to free him. If we did, we got his whole treasure. In return for that, I did also get to go talk to... My character got to talk to Asperian, the guild master of Azorius Guild, back on Ravnica using extraplanar lens. That was a very interesting conversation. I asked for him to go dig for help. And then I got some very interesting information for myself, which I am not going to go more into. On top of that, we also, right before we got to Lair Capex, we did happen to see the Sky Pirates as we were coming into the lair. We also got to see a bright light coming and shooting all the way down to the lair below us. After we had done the lair of Califax, so we started our journey to the Isle of Ash, which is where we're going to hopefully start. Sounds like we're going to do a little bit before we make it there. Yep, but we are prepared.
To try to kill, or we will kill.
We will
kill the Neothelid.
We hope.
Eventually, when you say its name right.
Saying its name 3 times would help.
If only. So, given what you know, given what you are currently doing, you're slowly approaching the Isle of Ash. Now, there is something a little different than what your perceptions thus far have been. Real quick, Corey, you can hear me okay, yeah?
Sure can.
Alright, making sure. So, wait a minute. It didn't actually come through my... Say something again?
Something again?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was coming through so that the audience could hear you as well.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, so as you start to approach the island, it's starting to see it on the horizon, and you can see something off even before you can see the island proper. Because instead of this island that has this great citadel in the center of it, you see an island that has a molten volcano in the center of it.
Of course, Isle of Ash. Makes sense.
Not entirely sure where the citadel is, but the volcano is very much there. It's nothing but an endless crag of bone and ash and just nightmarish hellscape. And there's no sign, based off of what you can see with the naked eye, of where your prey is hiding. As you approach the island, it's sheer cliffs on all sides. Nothing too massive, 20, 30 feet, but right around the island, it's very rocky, so the ship cannot get too nearby. As the captain, how close are you going to have the ship?
How far out do the shoals go that we can see?
What do you mean?
The rocky shoals. The things on the edge of the island.
You could probably get the ship safely within about 40 feet of the shore, but that's as close as you're going to get.
We'll get in there. We'll anchor up roughly 30 feet away. 30 to 40 feet. Just off the shoals, please.
Sure, you want to get that close, Captain?
I think we're going to need the ballista.
Alright, you heard him, man. Ready up.
I'm gonna ask the paladin, where is the citadel compared to where we're at?
Citadel should be in the center of the island.
In the center of a volcano?
Yeah, that has me a little concerned as well.
As it
That
wasn't
shouldn't be there.
The volcano wasn't there before.
So you're saying there might have been an eruption?
I don't know. It looks odd to me.
Me too. Arcane check on that volcano.
Arcana roll. You definitely know there's some kind of magic at work, but that's all you can tell.
I don't know what type of magic. It's almost like an illusion magic in a way. Definitely.
Question: is the volcano active?
It's actively smoking. There's definitely a bright orange glow coming out of it. It's not actively pouring onto the landscape, though. There's just this pit in the middle of it at the top of a crest that is just molten.
Is there any ash from it, like landing on the boat?
No. You guys are not... your current approach, the ash is moving mostly east-northeast.
Away from us.
You guys are approaching from the south.
That volcano wasn't there before. I don't think they can form that quickly.
Like I said,
Unless some
there's a-
unnatural forces.
I will go ahead and move us to the next scene unless you have any other preparations that you'd like to do.
No, but we'll be taking the dinghy onto the island, so.
If you do take the dinghy onto the island, yes, you're going to be climbing. Well, not you, but everyone else will be climbing.
Like we weren't going to anyways?
Transitioning, right?
Is that how small the island looks?
No, the island is fairly good size.
I see something on there.
Yeah. just disappeared.
All right,
no.
and now you can take a look at the island proper. Just to give you a sense of scale, I'll zoom out for the audience.
It's pretty decently sized. Is this the big island?
I apologize ahead of time.
Yes.
I had to draw grids
This is
onto
the
this
Isle
in
of
order to
Ash.
give it proper
Well, there's
scale,
a
and it
second
looks rather
Which
black.
is the Isle of Char.
No, this is the Isle of Ash.
No, but the second island that
It's the
had
Isle
a
of
black
Char.
dot.
Yeah, that is where the Dragonkin settlement was. You guys haven't been there. Okay. So, you're all on your boat. There is the island. As your anchor lowers, you not just hear but feel a roar in the distance. An earth-shattering shriek.
What was that?
What do you think?
You know exactly what
Do
it is.
you think it's that? Was that the Neothelid?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's here at least.
Yeah, at least we know it's still here.
Oh, we know it's still here.
Well, where would be the lich? 'Cause the
You mean a
Neothelid.
necromancer?
Or no, yeah, no, sorry.
There is. If it's a lich, we're in a bigger problem.
Necromancer. Sorry.
Big trouble.
If we're dealing with a lich, I'm like, screw this. Let's
Do
just
we
get down to the
Do you think
SAT.
it's possible the Citadel is in the volcano?
No, I think it's being obscured by it. Like I said, I don't. This doesn't feel right.
But how is the ash coming up then? If
It's
it was
fake.
You just, with your general knowledge, know an illusion of this scale would be pretty hefty. You would be able to feel the magical power of it, even
True.
at this range.
And I'm not.
And you're not.
Okay.
There's
So-
something else. There's something else at work here.
Unless. Oh God, did he seriously try to destroy the island to take out the Neothelid? That I was just a random
yeah,
thought.
question. Is the volcano like really high? Is it
It-
kind of like?
it's-
Is it
It's
low?
a pretty steep incline once you get close to it, until it reaches a sheer cliff almost with the ascent. It's probably a good 100 feet high, which is not very high for a volcano ring.
Well, shall we be about our work?
Let's do this. So, how much climbing do we have to do? It's looking like
30 to 40 feet cliffs.
30, 40 feet cliffs, right along the cliff edge there.
okay.
And you know that the range of your ballista is about 120 feet. So if you use your ruler, you can get the projected range. For the first time, you also notice a few goblins with their bows up on the deck too, just in case it happens to get close enough.
Mm-hmm.
They've been training with y'all for almost a week now,
Mm-hmm.
and they're feeling a lot more capable than they were before.
Yeah, they were trained by the barbarian and the archer.
Yep. Alderai had a pretty significant amount of their training in ranged weaponry.
Alright.
And Katria, you helped them use their strength in proper
Yep.
ways.
Okay.
Do we think we just gotta do what Katria does? Throw the stakes and climb back up there again? Like the...
Katria also mentions, well, if I rage, I can just throw you onto the cliff.
But then we would have a really good way to get back down.
Now we can put rope. We can put ropes up toward the top.
Don't we have a flyer?
Exactly. I was gonna say.
Don't put a rope up, please, Captain.
Just
Yes.
waiting for the rest of these bimbos to actually realize something.
Yes. So, do you want to put hooks up while you're going?
As I go, I grab a bag of pittance. I grab one of the ropes.
Thank you, sir.
You guys get up to the cliffs without issue. I will go ahead and move your. You're going with them, yeah, right, Kamarai?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I am going to move you guys onto the island.
Where's Roxas Jr.?
I gotta get him. Give me a second.
He's somewhere in there.
Can I use Roxas Jr.'s ability to give everyone bubbles? Even the people on the ship.
That is the paladin who is not coming with you.
Nope. They went, nope.
They
Roll your
no.
D8.
In fact, the paladin is manning one of the ballista. Kicked a Duragar off.
DM.
I guess that's okay.
But as we were on the ship before we all left, can I roll a D8
Granting everybody shields.
from Roxas Jr.?
Sure.
Leo
I
Roxas
think
Jr.
that's a perfectly reasonable thing.
6.
Okay, so everybody has 6 total
Temporary HP.
temporary HP.
And when can I do it again?
As many times as you want. It's a bonus action.
But each one takes a little bit of time, and I need to know when you're doing it.
I wasn't sure if there's another chance, like, as everyone else was climbing up and I'm the last one, if I could do it again.
10 feet square.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
Keep in
Yeah,
mind-
I'll give you one more opportunity before things start to happen.
7 plus 4, 11.
11 temporary HP. for
Everyone gets
everybody.
11. I'll
And
take it.
and all the
You hear
people
that, Corey?
Oh, yeah. 11's nice.
and all of the people on the boat too.
No, they got your first roll.
Oh, they got the first one.
We got the second one.
Okay. It's still
Well,
bubble.
let's be
It's
honest.
still bubble.
We kind of need it right now.
It's still a bubble.
I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here. For the main screen for y'all and for the people who are playing. That is when you notice. Let me change this real quick.
Somebody's passive perceptions.
Passive perception is a 14 for me.
Passive perception is a 16.
16. Alright.
17.
So the rest of the group notices the thing's eyes go kind of gray and misty for a second. Shit.
What is it?
It can fly.
Shit.
Wait.
What did you just say?
What?
It can fly.
What? Do you see it right now?
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Let's just call this a sixth instinct.
Okay.
What?
So,
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
uh-huh.
Oh no.
That's fun.
17.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
No.
my dice doesn't like
9.
to roll.
Sitting on that 18.
Ah, that's the worst.
Hold on. How many nines did we just
So
roll?
9.
Several.
I had 9 plus 6, so I have a 15.
Okay. You guys are keeping an eye out. None of you notice anything right off.
But we are not prepared.
So I am going to pull out.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna pull out my wand, my immovable wand.
Well, I had everything ready. You know, I'm not messing
yeah.
around with this anymore.
And my failed experiment wand.
Over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and.
Question for the.
Oh, you're in full knowledge that stealth does nothing.
Oh, I know.
The arcane cannon. Can I charge it but leave it?
No. It is a one-time, one action, fire.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
already
attached to
charged.
your
It's
arm.
already ready to roll. You're
And
going.
then it has to fire after.
Oh, yeah, it'll know where I'm at.
It flies?
Right. I need everyone to roll another perception check.
I don't think that's supposed to be. I don't think that's normal.
This is why shit's wrong. 15
my
this
gosh.
time.
A thing. You're more familiar with flying creatures, seeing that you are one. Emerging out of the cloud of ash and dust coming out of the volcano streaming right at you. It's the Neothelid.
There it is. As she cleans it up.
That will break you out of stealth. Or show
But
everyone else.
we're like, there!
It is a gargantuan creature. And it is snaking through the sky like an eastern dragon. Just
Do the people on the ship also see it?
not yet.
Okay.
They just know you're freaking out about something. They're looking for something on the ground because they've had the realization on the island.
Do they see me? Since I'm
I mean, they're watching you guys.
I'm gonna be like up. I'm trying to point my hand up.
Yes, that's the smart move. Okay. So, how far out is it?
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh,
Oh, it is well outside everybody's range right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It is currently 210 feet from you.
Well, I got a nat 20 on my initiative, so 24.
That's well within range.
That's well within range of the ranger.
it's in range of the arcane cannon.
Not yet.
Well, no, it's
I'll go ahead and go
300 feet
last.
for the
Yeah, it's where we're
firewall.
not
There.
blasting it yet. We don't know its weakness. We want to save that till we know what will work best against this dang thing.
What's the paladin's face expression?
Oh!
I don't think she expected it to fly either.
And for the purposes of this, I am going to roll the Grinning Widows edition.
Yes, please.
Not great.
They still have a lot of attack triggers on that.
5.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus, they're slow. All right.
They're a little late on the. Wait, where? Oh god!
yeah, I had to point up for them to see it.
That was a smart move, though. That's a very good move.
All right.
Wait, if it's flying, did that mean it could have gotten into the citadel where the necromancer was?
Kind of like to have that kind of realization.
Yeah,
You,
What?
you recognize that this isn't actual flight. This is levitation.
Oh. I will say it's actually levitating.
Levitating.
Okay, that's not.
It's pretty much still flying.
Not really.
There's
It's,
something.
it will. I'd have to look up levitation itself as a spell.
Go ahead.
You
You are first, though.
I know.
So what would you like to do as this thing is barreling down towards
What's its distance right now?
you? 210 feet.
Okay. Outside of spell range right
How far is a fireball?
215 from you.
now.
How far is a fireball from go?
120.
120.
I think I'm gonna do the safe bet, which is the first spell I'm casting, which is Mage Armor.
That'll do.
And I'm gonna but looking at this thing, I am gonna look up levitation real quick as a spell because I should know what that does. Like,
Yes, go ahead while Nixif does their turn. Oh, I just realized. Atria, you get your butt on the combat tracker. What is her plus initiative? Can anybody see it?
I don't have it.
Oh, hang on, I got it.
Yeah, you have.
I was gonna say you should have that one.
Open character sheet. Wait 8 years for it to load. Roll initiative.
How much is in
Okay,
She's got a
so
plus
one
5.
creature or loose object of your choice that rises vertically up. Oh, can levitate and
There we go.
target that weighs up to 5 pounds.
Got a dirty 20. Alright. Nixif.
Oh, it can only be pushed or pulled against fixed objects.
It's using levitate on itself in order to be able to fly around.
But it still has to be able to push off of stuff to move towards us. So it pushed off of something to barrel its way towards us.
Probably
so
the top of the volcano.
it's gonna stay about 20 feet off the ground no matter what happens. So
Fix it.
just a warning.
I'm going to. Whenever it comes into range of.
You're staying in your current location?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever it comes into range of 120, this will be at disadvantage. I will sling at it.
Okay. So when it becomes within 120 feet, that is your trigger.
Yes.
Got it. Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
see.
Oh, I almost forgot the best part. Open monster stat block, scroll down, send image to game log.
Yep. That was a
That's
Neothelid.
the Neo.
It looks like a sandworm in a way.
It's often mistaken for a purple worm until it opens its mouth.
They don't get devoured by this thing. The worst of the worst happens.
We don't know that.
To the right.
Highest intelligent person in the group. Yes, it's
Go
I'm
ahead and
second.
you can move your character.
It's going for me.
Did you move your character?
I am the target.
Yes, I did on my side.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
moved you. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna run over there, and fun fact, it's 150 feet from within range. So I'm gonna take a knee. I'm gonna draw an arrow and take a knee way too close.
Okay. Yeah, it's currently at 205 feet.
It's 150.
How long does
All right.
levitation last?
And then let's see. Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the beauty of it.
What'd you do?
Look at turn.
You know,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
afraid of one of us.
Oh yeah, y'all can end your turns. So I see on the tracker when it moves down.
Oh, where did you do that?
Combat tracker.
Now you have Catria.
Oh wait. How do you?
Katria is
On
basically
combat
just
tracker.
going to,
Is it
I
the
can't
little
rage
symbol
yet.
next to it?
and is going to wait for it to get much closer. However, wants to try to draw its attention and is going to move 30 feet in the direct direction of the creature. But is holding their action to rage when it gets close enough.
Close enough to hit it.
It is now the Neothelid's turn.
Suck.
How much can it?
We're gonna. So it has
So it
to.
uses its
It propelled itself up
action and bonus action to move.
propelling itself somehow.
Oh god, that's fun.
It doesn't seem to be moving much faster than all of y'all. You in particular, you can outrun this thing. No, you
Because
could.
it's trying to propel itself.
It is now. It is within 150 feet of Alderai, so you can go ahead and try. Your action is within 150 feet of you. Is that is, it's, right?
100 direct
Yeah.
actually.
So it's not close enough to trigger your action.
So it's not.
No, it's for you. It's fine.
It's for. Do you have sharpshooter?
I have no accuracy.
Oh, so you ignore the disadvantage for longer range?
Oh, if I do, I'm gonna commit them, but I'm waiting.
40 would be the longest range that
Yeah.
Let's see.
But you still get an
No,
action.
it doesn't do anything with that. It's whenever I'm advantage on an attack, I can reroll. So I roll 3 d20 with advantage.
Holy crap.
Okay. Unfortunately, because of the extreme range, you are going to roll a disadvantage with this attack.
150.
I believe so.
Longbow's range, base range is 150 to 600.
Oh, never
No,
mind. Disregard.
you are not
A
disadvantaged.
19. So you see Halberai, much like Legolas, rearing back. Just, I got you. Arrow strikes true. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I also don't think it'd be too hard to
There's a few
hit.
things here. So
It's
Oh,
big.
it's good. Gargantuan. That's why.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's awesome. 13.
That's max damage.
So we got that one. And then since I hit it, I'm gonna use a doodad of see favorite foe. So it takes another 4.
Fireball.
Okay.
Try lightning bolt first. But remember, you only have to
Yeah, I
use
think
cast.
that's it. And yeah,
Save the other one.
I'm still just taking my knee shoot.
So you see, the arrow slices through the air, striking and hitting a chink in its thick hide. It kind of shrieks in pain as it continues, and it just barreling at you like a comet.
Yep. It's not scared of us.
Valxis.
Okay, so first, let's see how I can move
30. By the way, if we reach the end of the round and your thing has not triggered, you can do another action so you don't lose your round completely.
Okay. I'm trying to do some zooming. I move here. Well, they would be exactly 120 feet.
Where are you moving?
I am going to move.
He's measuring out where he can move.
I know.
It
Yeah, I'm gonna send you something in Jumas. I need your ruling on this.
Okay.
Question is, can I still get sneak attack if I have both disadvantage and advantage? So go ahead and read through what I sent you.
So I move right there.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'll show to Julian.
Because
It's 120 feet.
you don't.
So
Because you lose the advantage due to the offset, you wouldn't get sneak attack.
Okay.
Because those meet first, then it calculates whether or not you still have advantage.
So I am holding my immovable rod as an arcane firearm.
Yep. So you see him pull out the immovable rod that he's done some tinkering with,
And you also
and he holds it towards the enemy, and at the end of it just goes chink, and there's a barrel.
and it's with the experiment wand.
You can't
You
use.
can't
No,
use it.
no,
No, you
no.
cannot.
I was having it in my second hand because
You can't. I'm saying you can't use the rod and the wand.
No,
You have to take one.
no, but like it's an arcane firearm. It's used as a focus.
it's
I
used
know.
as a focus for your spell.
But if
for
you're
your
using
spells.
items, yeah,
Not
for
the
your
items.
spells, but not an item's spells.
you can't do them together.
Honestly, because I need to test it, I'll actually switch to the experiment wand. What?
No, he had something in his ear.
Oh, sorry. It's just like
Air pressure.
and I'm gonna be trying to cast lightning bolt at it.
All right. What is the range on lightning bolt?
Or lightning bolt is
Just fireball.
150.
You're within range.
Yeah, he moved purposely in
Go
range.
ahead and roll.
Well, it has Dex 15 for
So
dice
it-
hit, so it has to save.
Okay.
Yes.
Dex.
Dex saving throw. DC of 15.
2d20.
Gets
It has advantage, but it did not succeed. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is it gonna actually load? Oh gosh, there it goes.
Beyond has not been resetting charges appropriately in long rests.
31.
31 total damage. Moment.
This is why you have a couple of new in the team. And that was a wand, though, so.
Yeah, that's from the experiment.
What does it look like happens when he gets hit?
So it's kind of stuck because it has propelled itself directly at you, so it's not able to evade it. It tried to circle around, did not work. The lightning courses through it. It looks like it dealt the typical amount of damage that would be.
Okay. Keep an eye on it for when it starts regenerating.
Okay, a thing. It's your turn.
Did it look effective?
It didn't look overly effective or underly effective.
Eyes up, people! Incoming! She is going to there.
I don't see Roxas Jr. still.
Oh, let me fix that.
And he also has the 11 hit points.
Extra.
Of course.
I do not
On your
want him
shoulder,
to
I'm
be-
assuming?
Yes, I do not want Roxas Leo
She
Roxas
is
Jr. to be
not going to move. Instead, she's going to steady aim and fire her bow. short bow at this thing using for steady aim. This thing takes forever to refresh.
Steady aim. Remind me what that does again?
It gives me advantage on the attack roll,
Ah,
and it is outside of normal range, but still within 320.
so it'll give you a regular
It'll give me a
attack.
straight roll.
Yep.
That's interesting.
That's a
I
25
have
to
this thing
hit.
called shield, and it says you take
That
no
does
damage
hit.
from magic missile.
Yeah, I know. Shield's a good one. I have it too.
So it will take 8 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and that will be a thing's turn. She cannot move because
How far can?
So you see a
magic
thing-
missile
Draw her bow, launch another arrow that slices through, stabs into the creature's hide, and it just keeps charging.
120 feet.
Moving to the Grinning Widow's turn. You hear a shrill shriek of what you know is your small squiddling companion as he dives below deck, terrified of this thing.
Of course.
As
As he should be. after
while
that.
both the paladin and the other Durgar are preparing to fire, it's not in range yet, and they're anchored, so they can't really move. So, that's Grinning Widow's turn.
Yes.
Triolis.
Okay. I'm what, 180 right now or 150?
155 feet from the creature.
Okay, so I can move into range.
That's awesome.
Let's go ahead and move 30 feet forward.
Go ahead and move your version. Oh, and just a heads up if you don't know, if you hit the gear, you can hit measure while dragging token, and it'll give you.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep. I had a feeling, so I threw it out there.
Thank you. I didn't have that on. You move up by Ketria, right behind. So right there. Okay. So where's the measure? It's on
Ruler.
ruler. There it is. I'm just measuring from where I'm at.
125 feet current.
Actually, that's
Just-
from
That just out of
100,
range.
no,
of-
120.
120
from the edge.
yeah from the edge.
So its head was within 120 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. Fire magic missile from this thing.
Okay. Use one charge of your magic missiles. How many charges did you put into it?
I put 3 charges of that plus a fireball in there.
Okay. So I believe you can use one charge at a time. What level of magic missile did you put in?
I just put a level 1 in. So.
Okay.
real ones.
Magic missile automatically hits. Just gotta roll the damage.
Yep. Just.
So you see him pull out this weird cube and just eat this, and fires off these magic missiles.
Starting simple with the first blast.
Mine was more of a test blast. And did it look like it was regenerating at all from the
You
light?
can't tell at the moment. It's too far away.
Well, that's 1, but I still have 2 more shots.
Yep.
This is 3.
So that's 2.
This thing doesn't all. I'm trying to find the spell sometimes.
For magic missile, you know how you can right click and then roll at advantage or whatever? You should be able to right click and choose the number of missiles to
Yeah, I
attack
should.
with.
Alright, so there you go.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did that do anything to it?
It definitely impacted, but it's a big, hardy creature.
I know. I know.
So
I'm
it's hard
I
to
just-
tell exactly how much.
What spot on it did the lightning bolt hit?
It just, once it hit, it kind of radiated through the body. It didn't hit a particular spot.
It wouldn't do like technically a burn mark on it.
No.
Not at the moment. Not that you can see anyway.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Your eyes cannot
It's
see that
it's
much.
more of when it comes closer to see like
Yeah, it hasn't come closer.
Closer.
Did you want to use any of your action do anything?
Oh, yeah.
During your last turn, I'm sorry. I missed it before we started. If you're done, hit enter.
No.
Okay. Well, it is your turn.
I am. How far away is that?
From you, right now it is 145 feet.
Yep, 25 feet.
25. You can move yourself.
Oh, yeah.
25 feet. Make sure you have measure while dragging on.
Settings. So, question: I can, with the immovable rod, I can use Firebolt, my cantrip,
Yeah.
and it'll do 1d8 extra. That's what Arcane Fire says.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am then.
Can you hear the boss music, Corey? You cannot hear the boss music? That is unfortunate. I'm going to send you a link so you can at least enjoy the experience.
I am going to
Die.
sling it at disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll a disadvantage. Right click and do the thing. There you go, Corey. I just put it on the loop for now.
That is
That's
so
funny,
unfortunate.
Unfortunately, at this range, you're like, I got this. You managed to hit it, and it just went ting, ting, ting. Nothing. Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. It's not a slingshot. It is a sling. So you try to Davis and Goliath this thing, and it went
Davis.
ting, 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 right down his body. No effect.
That's a waste of an act one.
Uh,
Sad.
And you're just using rocks off the ground, right?
I'm guessing there's a lot.
Oh yeah. I actually used a skull. It just kind of shattered. It was a weak one. All right. If you're done, go ahead and end turn.
Alright.
All right. Show me what you got.
Is this creature considered below its max hit points?
Yes.
It is below its maximum hit points. Yes, you guys have done damage.
Okay. I guess for starters, take a shot with the longbow.
All right.
Is it 27 hit?
27 does hit.
Does it?
Imagine that.
We're gonna try some weird typing on this stuff. 2d8 plus 1d4 plus 5. I think it works. Cool. 14 piercing.
All right. So another arrow strikes home into its hide. It's taken some hits on its way to you, but it doesn't look like it's
Oh
slowing
no,
in the slightest.
we got so much more damage. I'm waiting to pull up the big boys. So.
It is now its turn.
Well, you catch it.
Oh no, you're right. It's Catra's turn.
I was gonna say catcher has got to do something.
It's going to charge 30 more feet in the right direction and prepare to rage. But check something. You hear Catcher yell out, "It's going for the boat! Bring it down!"
Oh.
It's going after their friend.
Okay.
Does the boat hear that?
No.
Okay. Someone.
Relay the message.
It is now the Neothelid's turn.
So that is the most intelligent thing it's going to happen. Actually, no. It's going after its natural enemy, which is mind flares.
Ally.
Ally.
No, they're not allied. Not at all.
Not right now, they're not. No, the thing is, Neothelids are natural allies to most of the mind flayers.
They can't be perceived by elder brains or controlled by them.
Yeah, that's because they're out of control. The thing is,
Their intelligence is too low.
they were the originally young.
Right, but they have no allegiance. They'll go after
No.
mind flayers just as easily as anything else.
They don't have allegiance in that.
Roxas.
Okay, let's see. I am going to I can't also click Roxas to
Try doing a box
There.
on that.
So let's see.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run
Couldn't even use the javelins.
over here and yell to the boat. The Neothelid is going for the boat!
You couldn't let the captain do that. You could have been far more useful.
Yeah, you
well,
could have been doing
I
Well,
can't-
damage.
that's a free action.
Yes, but
No,
he moved away.
he spent most of his movement getting there.
Oh, that's fair.
But doesn't
So,
mean I can't hit it.
you can still do-
If you're in range, shoot something
At
it.
this point, considering the elevation, I need you to add 30 feet to any measurements you do with the ruler.
It's 120 feet up.
So it's 120 feet from you.
Yeah,
125.
which is
You
exactly.
can firebolt
No, mine's 120.
You're 95 feet away from it plus 30.
I see 90.
Yeah, I see
90
90
at the
as
edge.
So that's 120.
I am going to firebolt it with my arcane firearm.
Go for it.
There you go.
So it'll add 1d8 damage if it hits.
That's a hit.
19 hit.
That is a hit.
I was gonna say,
There.
with how big it is, I'm sure.
Right now,
19
but it's
is-
just kind of.
So this will add 1d8 to it, which I'll have to do.
So 1d10, 1d8.
How's your firebolt 2d10?
I
Because he's
don't-
level 5.
He's level 5.
Oh.
Firebolts went to. Yeah.
Then 1d.
And then
This is,
d8.
this is the 8.
We're not seeing it rolling. Oh, there it comes. So 22 damage.
32
Got it.
damage.
That's a good roll, man.
Firebolt.
That's a very good roll for a cantrip.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it went up to 2d10. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh, mine's 2d10 as well.
I know, but it's ridiculous.
Class level.
One
And,
second.
and what did the boat's response do?
It's not their turn.
No.
No,
they-
but I yelled at them.
I know.
It's not their turn.
They have to be able to get to their turn to respond.
Okay, I didn't.
Besides, they're anchored. What are they gonna do? Run?
Yeah, they're screwed.
Uh.
I.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to change the. No. Where did my calculator go?
I ended my turn.
He's calculating out damage.
Oh, okay. That was a really good firebolt.
So, when you're doing firebolt next time, you do a custom roll with 2d10 plus the
Yeah.
d8.
And
Oh,
roll
no,
that
no,
in
no.
the chat box.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, just roll for it. It has the roll.
Okay. A thing.
See that? That.
Two of these.
She turns to the boat, sees the goblins. 3 of you, haul anchor! Rest of you, prepare to fire!
Alright.
And she is going to immediately.
How far is the boat from the Neolithid?
From the ballista, it is 175 feet.
So it's just outside.
So just
Outside range of the
outside of
ballista.
the range.
Well, Ballista might be in range, but
Are they holding an action, the ballistas?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so whenever it
as
comes in
soon as
range.
it's with,
I am putting this ballista on the battlefield just so I can right click it and click on the properties.
The thing is shooting up 30 feet. Pulls out another arrow and fires regular.
So that's 110 feet from you.
No, 30 feet up.
So you flew
I flew
up
up.
30 feet.
I
So
flew
it's
up.
a straight 80 feet.
Yeah, and it is just within range.
It is.
23.
That'll do.
And it will
We're getting
take
all of our
Well,
another 8
because it's
piercing
so-
damage from the bow.
Got it.
shots. No, but our rolls have been also high.
That will be things.
Okay, the boat's turn.
Yep. Go ahead and take your turn. The goblins begin hastily pulling up the anchor, slinging their bows for the moment. That leaves you 3 goblins that are prepared to fire when it gets in range, and the 2 ballista that are locked and loaded. They are just waiting for it to get in range. Back to the top of the round. Fearless,
Okay.
you're starting to see the definition now. You see it occasionally open its maw and tendrils just
Yep. Okay.
Where did the fireball hit?
along its side.
All right.
It's a long worm.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Dex save of 16, or take half, or it takes half damage.
Does it have advantage on these?
I just see the cube just suddenly expand.
I haven't thrown the. I'm not throwing for the cube. This is a straight spells for me.
What was the DC?
16.
16.
It does not make it.
Okay.
It's not a very
8,
agile creature.
8d6 being thrown right now. 26 damage.
Alright, so something happens. You see Triolus reach up. What's your arcane focus?
It is. No, I actually have a crystal.
Yeah.
I have a crystal on my neck.
So you see him reach up, grab his crystal, focus his energy. A small streak, a tiny beam of arcane energy flies out and then explodes against the creature's hide. As it hits, it loses its focus and falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 5 damage from the fall.
Fall damage.
Something's happened.
All ones.
And now it's looking right at you.
Of course it is.
It is quite perturbed. Anything else?
That. How far is it from me? I don't have the roller.
It is on the ground now.
Yeah.
So it is 55 feet from you.
I'm back up 30.
What?
Right. I've got screen on screen.
By the way, Katria. Alright, let's do this! And is now enraged.
Actually, I'm moving back 20 feet. So,
Go ahead.
I thought I had the roller off.
Oh no, they were holding their action and went through the round. They can't do it.
Well, they wouldn't be able to use rage anyways. Rage is a bonus action. You can't hold rage
Okay.
on an action.
I ended up moving back 30 feet. So
Okay.
I backed up. I wanted to come at me.
So it can get shot by both the ballistas.
Uh-huh. I'm
Okay.
positioning myself so the ballistas can get it.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Then hit end turn on your thing. Exif.
Well, now it's finally in range, so I'm gonna try and sling it again. But
And it's starting to bear down on you. The sheer size of this thing. Like its maw is school bus. It is huge. 50 feet.
oh,
Yeah, sling is 30 feet.
Disadvantage.
It would be
You can move
disadvantage
20
if you
feet
slung
in
from here.
range.
Or you could step up.
Sure.
You are melee.
You know what? We all go and step up 20 feet. We'll do that.
Go ahead. I'm going to switch over to this screen and zoom in a little bit more now that the battlefield has been restricted. People can see a little better. So it is within 30 feet now. You can go ahead and slick at regular.
It is.
You picking up something off the ground?
Yep.
I need you to roll a 1d4. Whether you pick up something worthwhile or not. This is the downside of not using your own ammunition.
I got him.
You pick up a pretty good chunk of bone that you can sling.
Oh.
Bam!
So.
There was actually this one short that had somebody using a sling and he was
Monster.
super
God damn
super-
it.
Unfortunately, this time it just ting, ting, ting,
Okay.
right over its head.
Bonus action, I'm going to use, feline agility, move back 80 feet.
80?
Actually, I mean,
I would
let
stay.
me,
I
let
stay near
me, let
Ketria.
shh.
Let them do their thing.
Okay.
Actually, I won't use feline agility. I'll just move back 20 feet.
You already moved 20.
So I will use feline agility.
Double speed.
How dark is this island?
Because of the glow from the volcano, it is relatively lit. Which is why there's no fog.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright.
Oh, wait, that didn't do it at all. There we go. Back just a skosh. That looks like a net one.
No.
So as you draw your bow this time, you try to train and your hand slips and you drop the bow.
Didn't break it.
Okay.
Didn't break it, but he's going to have to use his bonus action to pick the thing back up if he wants to use it.
Yeah, I'll have to do that then. Yeah, pick it back up.
Alright?
Just say bonus action. Alright, I'm back.
Patria is going to yell out, I'm going to turn you into sushi! And charges forward, getting within melee range, directly in front of the beast. And I'm just double checking, do they have Great Weapon Master?
They have their sword that comes
They
straight
do
out of their
not.
bodies. Ah.
However, they will add a 2 to their attack roll, and she grows,
You want to go ahead?
becoming large.
Want to go?
That'll also increase her damage. That gives her an additional damage.
Yep, plus 2 to damage.
No, that's just from the straight rage. She also gets another d4.
Because going up a size.
That spell you used before to
Yep,
make
so plus
small,
4
does
to
that
her
also
damage.
Yes.
She's going to try to come down
It
with
would not work on your cannon.
Betsy.
No, on
Betsy.
Ketria.
Oh, they do have Great Weapon Master.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
We'll go ahead and go Reckless Great Weapon Master. Because that's a thing.
And raged.
And raged.
So -5 to the roll, but advantage. That is a natural 20. I don't know if you're watching the stream, Armando, but dear Lord.
So this is gonna be a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Rage.
That's a lot of
D20.
damage.
Reckless.
So that's 46 plus an additional 2d4 plus 2 plus strength.
Not D4s. Plus 4. They don't have brutal critical yet.
Plus,
No, it's not brutal critical. This is all dice damage is doubled.
Right.
They roll an additional 2d4 for their gain in size.
No, it's just a +2.
No,
And-
that's base rage damage.
wouldn't they
And
also
a
get,
+2 for the additional size.
What about-
Crushing Blow?
what about plus 10
Giant's
for
Hat.
the weapon smashing?
Yep. 46 plus 5, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. plus the 10 is 30.
Shrink!
So you see them pull the sword out of their body, come down and just absolutely cleave into this creature, dealing a significant amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
A large gash has formed on the creature's hide, near the throat area on the side.
Yep.
Crushing throw is.
It's not crushing throw, it's crushing blood. Or that is crushing throw, you're right. It's a range, that's a range only. So it's so that makes it 28 damage, because it's not it's a melee attack. Alright.
My spells too. Great.
So, 28 damage. Calculator. Because math is hard.
Chop.
Chip chop.
Did he roll all threes for his damage?
Yes. Well, it's hard to tell. Oh, no. 3, 3, 3, 2, and then the plus 5.
And plus 10.
So the plus 10, and the plus 2.
Uh-huh.
Lots of damage. Damage for days.
How's it looking?
Fine.
There's some damage on it.
Ah!
It's got some scars. It's got some cuts. Especially. And it's got some arrows sticking out of it. I don't see anything else. They can only move 10 more feet, and they were going to try to circle around it a little bit.
She gets a second attack.
Yeah, they have a second attack.
I looked for that. I did not see it.
Yep.
5.
Yeah, if they're completely barbarian, I think.
They are. 5th level, they get their second attack.
Oh, attacks per action, too. You are definitely right.
So, roll the next one.
Is it gonna be all
Reckless.
three? All three?
with,
Weapon
with,
Master.
with advantage.
That'll hit. No critical this time.
No.
That'll hit.
That's another.
That is another 10, 20, 22.
Slicing and dicing.
Another massive strike against the creature's hide.
And you
It's
did
starting
move already.
to it's starting to slow down a little bit. It's definitely hurt.
Is it still focused on him?
Partially.
I think it has something in front of it now.
He tried to. The Neothelid already moved a little bit.
No.
Yeah, you moved him a little bit.
No, he
No, I haven't.
No, he moved Catria
Catria circled around.
Oh.
Didn't want to be directly
in front of the maw.
in front of the mouth.
No one wants to be in front of that thing.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
teeth in front, arrows from behind, so that's not a good place to be.
Don't mind me. I'm just checking something.
Oh dear lord.
What is that?
No.
Come.
No.
Cone.
That's a bad time.
That's a bad time for all of us.
It is going to move within range and
Rough
attempt
Riders.
to acid. It is going to get an opportunity attack from Catria.
Catria gets the swing again.
She's reckless.
all,
Oh, of course. Reckless Great Weapon Master all day.
Cone. That's a bad time for all of us.
That will hit.
Catcher is just gonna keep slicing and dicing.
she told
That's
her.
24, 26.
She told him she was gonna do.
Right here.
Take him into sushi.
I'm really hoping it dies.
It did not.
No. Not even bloodied yet.
Actually, it is bloodied now.
Oh, it is bloody.
But it is
Fire.
moving
I can see
into
the red.
range. I'm going to check real quick.
Be gentle.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh no! No!
It
Come on, come
didn't
on.
quite get in enough range, but it is going to spew. You see it kind of rear back and just and spew this acid in your all direction. I need.
Hey, can
So
I?
they're also on a cliff. So
Except
are
for
they
Hall,
partial
right?
cover?
Huh?
No.
It's
We're on
Holrai
top
and
of the
Nixif.
Oh,
I
that's
need
an
you
upper area?
both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I was prepared to make.
19.
So you'll take half damage, Halvarai. So will
22.
Nixif. So both of you will take half damage.
You also you have bubble.
Is this an
You have
acid?
bubble.
I'm rolling the damage now.
Dude, I have a feeling Bubble will not
What
matter
type of
here in a
damage is
second.
this?
Bubble. Only break the bubble.
It was half this.
If it's like 100 or something.
It's 10d6.
28, half
So,
that 14.
14 damage to your ball.
Bubble ate most of
So
it.
three. Yeah, bubble took most of that.
Still a lot. I don't like taking damage.
I like how the thing just goes slides off. What type of
I might
damage?
use it again, so.
What type of damage
question.
was that?
Question. When it
Acid.
moved,
That's
when
what I
it
thought.
moved, is it in the range of the ballistas?
Be thankful you made your saving throw. Otherwise, you have acid on you for the
Unfortunately,
rest of the time.
because it's at the end of the rotation, he can't hold his action through rounds.
Yes, you can.
The ballista.
Until the beginning of your next turn. You
Beginning of next turn. My apologies.
The beginning of your next
You
turn.
calm down.
There's two ballistas wanting to fire at that thing.
Can they see it?
They're eager.
That's the question. Can they see it?
What's the range of the ballistas?
120.
105 from that ballista. And 105
It's
from
not
that ballista.
flying anymore,
Yes,
though.
It
It's
can.
not. It's not levitating anymore, though.
It's not hot. Can they see it?
Let's see. No, they cannot.
Yep. Why do you think I moved where I did? It's aiming for me, so it's going to come towards me. I want it to come at me, so then they
What
can
was that?
hit it.
I just saw something flash onto the screen and run off.
A thing doing the thing things.
No.
Rogue doing rogue.
Rogue doing rogue things.
Always vote good.
Hold on a moment. Okay. Yep. That will end its turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Roxas.
So. Move it. I'm gonna move
You're in range.
over here. Trying not to.
Now that it's a little bit closer, you get the sense that this one's a little bigger than most. Not sure why, but you're fairly certain this thing's bigger than whatever experience you gleaned from those in the afterlife.
I'm gonna move right there and charge my arcane cannon.
It should already be charged. It's ready
It's
to
already
fire.
charged.
Yes.
Show
charging
me your
takes
arcane
5 minutes.
cannon and read it. Just let me know, because I think he may be right. You might have to spend an action to charge it.
Okay, the large cannon. Requires no ammunition.
Take one action to aim and one action to fire.
So
you just
you're
aim.
gonna. It's already charged, but you kind of like take a knee, lock yourself into place, and are aiming this thing. Getting
You're,
ready
you're
to
putting the
fire it.
stabilizers on. You're
Pop out of your back. Just,
you got stabilizers. You're ready.
not
to
quite.
aim.
Not quite.
You're
He
aiming.
didn't make those kind of adjustments.
Actually, like before I moved, can Raltis Jr. go towards? So Rox
Move
Jr.
25 feet.
I know is when when Junior was right here. Can Junior?
You can only move 10 feet.
He can only move. Can Roxas Jr. only? Leo Roxas only move 10 feet.
Yes.
I was wanting him to get to Nixif and Haldorai to give him bubbles.
Unfortunately, not right.
Pop them on my shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the Leo Roxas onto his shoulder.
Wait to do bubbles?
So
Unfortunately, his companion can't hold an action.
No, I can't hold
I
an
don't-
action.
Is
That's all I can do.
then hit enter. Pain.
As for Boa, she's gonna steady her aim. Fire at this thing. It is within range. This will be an advantage.
So you're using steady aim again?
Yep. I can't move as long as I've used the ability.
And you're removing your arrows from your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure.
I had 18. That's a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. That will
Wait a
deal.
second. Why do I see its health look like it went up?
Probably
You can't
regenerated.
see its health.
No, the
ring.
color ring.
So that's
Change.
another 8 damage, base piercing, plus.
Has regeneration.
No, it's not that. I think the rings are glitching.
Oh,
Another
because they were red.
11. That's 19 points of damage.
Okay. So your arrow, like you seem to somehow have caught it unaware. More or less, you've seen where things have hit. You're like, oh, if I aim for that spot,
Like the giant slash in it.
and it stabs in for a decent little chunk of damage.
Will be a thing's turn.
Go ahead and end turn.
Oh, did they get the anchor?
Well, they're working on it.
Let's see.
I have 3 goblins on it.
Yes.
Yes, they managed to get the anchor up. The dwarf, the paladin. Give me a bead! And is going to fire at disadvantage as Palderai. I'm assuming you can point at it.
Give direction. Point and give range.
Yep.
Sink.
It is at disadvantage because it can't see it.
Yep.
I don't know if it's just me, but the TV is
A bit.
19.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to refresh.
So
Stuff isn't
19 to
Stuff
go.
isn't reloading on my
Yeah,
screen
now
right
it's not loading
No, that won't load for you.
Really?
That's DM.
DM only? Okay.
for me.
I reloaded. I just refreshed it.
So, hating this thing more than anything for killing her friends, launches a bolt, not even able to see it, whizzes past Halderai, and stabs right into the side of the creature, dealing 18 damage.
That's a
Nice.
big bowl.
Yep.
Covered in arrows.
The other drow's like, or the Duragar, and the other one's like, how the bloody hell did you do that? Aim that way!
Follow Hallerai's point!
But is going to hold his action in case he can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then it's at normal, not disadvantage.
Not confident in his skill like the Paladin is. The Paladin is channeling unadulterated rage.
and revenge.
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 Alright, my turn. Top of the round.
Top of the round.
Alright. Well, I really don't have any other third level spells, so let's just go ahead and drop in our fireball on it.
Fireball, fireball.
It's a
fireball.
dexterity saving throw, correct?
16. Otherwise half damage.
It just makes it.
Just makes it. Well, it's still going to be taking half this damage.
Yep. 8d6, dear lord.
Yep.
13 points of fire.
13 points of fire.
Wow! So this time you see like almost a sheen of reflective. Its hide seems to be particularly resilient to magic, as it, but it does strike true. The fireball smashing into him.
Where's my fireball?
Why does my
Like a
calculator
fire
keep disappearing?
around it?
It does.
I don't like it.
It's far enough away, and the thing is, if anyone was caught in it, they'd be safe. I go, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe. You automatically make your saving throws, take no damage.
Yep, he has biased AoEs.
Yep. There is a plus side to being this wizard sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. It is good and bloody. There's nice char marks in different spots.
Come on, I want to shoot it.
Nixon.
Shoot it.
Well, absolutely traumatized from the acid attack. Did not feel very good.
Yeah, definitely did not.
So I'm going to run the hell out of there. You know, I'm gonna run 40 feet. You know, just get
Are you,
Bye.
wait, are you going to Leo Roxas? To get
yeah, I'm going to try.
bubbles?
Yeah, he goes, since he's sitting on my shoulder,
I don't
you know,
think you have to
as I'm
use
throwing
the-
fireball after fireball.
And you just see me charging
I still
up this.
have one in here.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
go do
thrown
a
it
thing.
from this yet.
You threw one of your magic missiles.
What?
Oh, you
Not
threw
charging
all
it
your
with
magic
range.
missiles.
No, I threw one.
Well, you can see it starting
3
to glow
shots
more as
per
I'm
magic
typing.
missile.
I just have the cannon just.
Yep, you are stabilizing the rate.
Which will
I'll
happen
go
on
30,
Roxas's turn.
What?
That you have to
I-
wait till Rex's turn
I-
before that'll happen.
But
This thing's coming straight at me.
um,
Disadvantage. Oh my
Die, the stupid Neothelid! It must die!
Alright, that's fine.
And do you know why I partly wanted to
And
move
slinging.
that away from
I'm
everyone?
gonna try to sling it at disadvantage. Again. For the
Go for
third
it.
time.
Third time's a charm, right?
So the
That's
other
what they
thing
always
is,
say.
anyone
Is it?
around
It
5
might be.
feet
It might
of
be.
the beam
Question mark?
that I'm shooting
It
at
is?
will light up.
That'll do it. You
So
finally.
it's good to not be too close to anyone else.
Oh wait, roll another d4.
Oh god. Oh my
yeah,
god, my computer
depending on
just froze up.
the quality of the
What?
shrapnel.
Just roll another d4 manual.
Yeah, I can do that.
The quality of the rock, skull, or whatever it is that she picked up.
1.
Unfortunately, even though it's a direct hit, you picked up a particularly fragile bone that just kind of turned to dust as it hit. Downside of using ammunition off the ground.
Why she always had bullets.
Rock your mouse.
Yeah.
Or
How do I-
ball bearings. Work
Is that the
particularly
end
well.
of your turn?
Sling bullets are nice. And time to buy some too. Could have got plenty of them too.
Yep.
Here's a bag of 200 sling bullets for 1 or uncharged. I mean, that's a shame.
I'm trying to find the saved photo,
Yeah, I have a
video
mouse
of the
inside
person
my
doing
bag.
the slings.
It's fine.
I know, I'm still
Alright.
not
So
sure.
do you have anything else?
I need to still do my damage.
And
It
damage.
didn't.
You didn't do damage.
Ah. I didn't?
No, the piece that you picked up off the ground was not strong enough. It just kind of turned to powder on
Okay.
impact.
Yeah, then, yeah, I guess I'm done.
Alright, Alderai.
Okay. Is this thing heading towards me, or maybe some of my companions still left?
You're not entirely sure. It's kind of hard to discern a direction from this thing at the moment. Because it just got done spewing acid at you all, and you see the tentacles out of its mouth just.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to run to the side of this here cliff edge, and probably just hook my bow on the quiver, and I'm going to slide off and hold on to the side.
So you're dangling off the side of the cliff edge.
Yep. Get out of sight.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
He just falls into
There's a very real possibility.
Hey, big.
Unfortunately, the piece of rock you grabbed as you slid off the edge goes, and you start to fall towards the water.
All right. There we go.
Katria is going to charge at the thing again. Still enraged.
Yep. And still,
Great Weapon Master. Reckless.
all the 3. And she can do it 2 times.
How do I just jump off the cliff?
Yeah, sure did. Well, he went to go slide off the cliff and hang, grabbed a piece of rock that was a little bit less than sturdy, and went, oh no!
So 2040.
So all you hear is, ah!
So she's definitely hitting it.
Yeah. Even with the -5, the 19. Yeah. So that's 31, 33 damage.
Man, I
How's
want to
that?
actually fire the
You will.
Five,
Well, if
5,
he
6,
kills
and a
me,
plus
It
10.
won't.
What?
He's not even close. He's not even close. And he gets the second
That's a
attack.
good question.
What?
Where did the +10 come from?
great weapon mastery.
Should not be a plus 10.
Wait a second.
That's.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna
you
roll it
have
again.
to
Just
roll
click it.
1 or 2,
And
you're
see what
thinking
happens?
Sharpshooter.
2d6.
No, there's the +5. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. I don't know why it did that.
Did he get a nat 20?
No. So, 14, 24, 26.
Do it again.
Yes, use the second attack.
Slicing and dicing.
Alright. Is going to attempt to hit again. Recklessly. Unfortunately, with Reckless, that does not hit. First one cleaves in, goes for the same strike, but the kind of creature kind of writhes a bit and deflects it with its hide.
Wow. Oh, because of all the minuses.
Reckless, -5. Or
Yeah.
not Reckless, Great Weapon Master. I do. Okay. Hopefully it gets here in time. Before the creature just outright dies. Mostly due to Catria's hand.
Alright,
I've
it's the
been doing
creature's
good
turn now.
damage too.
Oh yeah, everybody's been doing damage.
We've all been blasting it.
Blasting. It flying towards us was terrifying. Honestly.
It's actually going to turn towards Catria because it is doing the most. She has done the most damage to it, and it's quite big. And it's going to attempt, and it gets advantage. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's see if it recharges its breath weapon.
Thank gosh.
Oh, what?
It's going to attempt to eat. There's the first roll. I'm just going to roll the second one just in case it happens. It happens to crit.
What?
It does not.
It,
30 definitely hits.
she's getting gobbled.
Trying to eat it.
Yeah.
It's grappled. She's grappled now.
21 plus additional. So 21 bludgeoning damage plus an additional 9 psychic damage.
That bubble.
The bludgeoning damage is halved.
Correct.
So she'll take 10. So
Which the
19
bubble
total.
eats. So.
Then the bubble eats 11 of it.
Yep.
I'm aware.
But that's
So-
decent. The bubble saved her. Yeah. The bubble.
Bubble
that's
MVP.
usually one good hit.
Leo Roxas is also doing his work.
Mhm.
Alright, she takes 19 damage. Now, she has to make a strength saving throw.
She'll have advantage on it.
Which is raging. Back it off. Let's hope. Advantage roll. Unfortunately, does not make the check.
Oof.
Catria has been swallowed by the creature.
Okay. That's true.
You see, you see. Well, actually,
It's also bigger than normal.
blinded and restrained.
With her strength modifier, with her strength reckless attack, she has a straight hit from the inside.
Right, but I believe with restrained,
Disadvantage.
attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls from the creature have disadvantage, and disadvantage on strength.
So straight rolls across the board.
Yep. As long as they use reckless.
2 times.
But the Neothelid swallows. You see her. It turn. Just the tentacles wrap around her, just suck her in.
We're gonna get her
Swallows
out.
it
We're gonna get her out.
We don't see it on the Neolithid's turn.
Oh. It is then going to move 30 feet.
Towards me. Yeah. I knew it was coming for me.
That will end its turn.
Alright. I'm doing Fire Jet.
Out of your arcane cannon.
Yeah.
Arcane
Okay.
Cannon.
So.
It has to make a
hit
DC
enter, by the way.
15.
DC 15 what?
Dexterity saving throw.
Has advantage. Of course. It does not make it.
Roll damage.
60, 10. I
Alright,
actually
roll
have.
damage.
I actually have to. Wait. Okay, no, never mind.
Wait, 6?
60, 10.
It's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll.
Okay.
I am going to switch over the screen and refresh.
No.
All low. 32.
So it takes 32 points. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, and it's fire.
Actually, my apology. A Constitution saving throw.
it doesn't say anything like that though.
Just make the save.
Because it's still
You got it.
If this, it's +6.
So, your entire right arm, from the sheer recoil of the blast, and falls to the ground.
Yeah, your arm is disconnected.
Springs flying everywhere. You see viscous fluids, everything, as your entire right arm is broken off from the sheer recoil of the cannon. However, you see that this thing took a huge hit from it. It is looking rough.
Good.
Progress.
Steve's turn.
No. Roxas Jr. bubble.
Oh, bubble before the end. Yep.
Who are you targeting?
He's on my shoulders, so everyone within 10 feet of me.
So, well,
He chooses any number of targets.
that's
you
true.
still
Nixon.
have 11.
Yeah.
You still have 11.
I'm not within range.
Yeah.
No, the only one that needs
Nix.
it in range is Nixon.
So just say
Actually,
Nixon.
I'm gonna have. Well, no, you're not in range.
I'm
So
not in
if I
range.
jump to.
No, I'm 30 feet up.
Yeah, flying.
Okay.
Nixif. Just aim for Nixif. I'm good.
11.
Nixif gets 11. Bubble.
What's their? Do they see my arm get blown off?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
No, that was one of those boom, and your arm just fell off. This was not designed to be handheld.
I'm shivering a little bit.
I don't have ears.
Oh yeah,
I think no, mine are. We're good. I'm down here, so I just get hit by that.
you're taking a bath right now.
Your bow is now useless.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And turn.
Forgot.
It's the theme's turn.
I couldn't do anything else.
Fame. So you saw him use the arcade cannon to extreme effect at the cost of his entire arm.
Still out of freaking
Oh,
range.
I almost forgot. That includes some damage on your part.
Yeah. You are taking something.
Wait, how does that work with the bubble?
You.
This takes away from your health. It doesn't affect the bubble at all.
Yeah.
Okay, since it's an actual part of me.
This will affect your max.
Yeah. So what am I?
Yep, I'm looking right now. You lose 16 max health.
Not damage.
Like overall max?
Yes.
Overall max
You
health
lose
reduces
maxed
by
out fire.
16.
That one hurts.
There is a downside to using it as a personal weapon.
And I know now not to probably use that again. Like that.
You can't for 5 minutes.
No, I'm saying
Oh yeah.
not to have it as part
Don't
of
think
my
we
arm.
won't come over there. Brace your broken arm and use you again if we have to.
This last 5 more minutes, y'all are dead.
I know we are.
Anyway, a thing.
It's looking bloody.
Let's see here. Let's move right there so I'm. This is why I need a freaking sniper.
You want a sniper?
That's 2060. So I'm actually going to have to drop down 10 feet as well to be within range. As I do so. Question.
Yes.
Does catcher count as being within 5 feet of it?
No. No sneak attack to this. No sneak attack in that way.
Well, no sneak attack at all. I can't get advantage on this thing.
Yeah.
At all.
I thought you could through steady aim.
Which takes a bonus action if I haven't moved.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You move.
If you're moving, you can't do it.
Instead, it's going to get 2 daggers to the face.
Thank you for being honest. So you're just throwing 2. Oh, you're flying daggers together.
17 on the first. Natural 20 on the second.
Oh, beautiful. Both hit. Roll your regular damage first.
Good. Good. Quick damage. Give me a second. That.
Stop it.
So that, I'm just going to roll the crit damage real fast. That's 7 points from that. And an additional 9, so 16 damage in total for 2 daggers.
So 16 damage total?
Yep.
Alright.
Unless you want to give me, you know, if you gave me sneak attack for the natural crit, that would have been ridiculous.
Its spotter is in the water. As the
I'll direct him. I am literally visible from the ship. 20 feet.
yes. So you're directing?
Yep.
Okay. So there will make 2 attacks at disadvantage.
If they're still out of range,
No,
They can't see it.
Yeah.
So they're doing
Well, this
direct
is-
fire.
Doing the best they can.
Doing what they can.
First one does not. And the second one malfunctions. The one on the Duragar, he goes to fire it, goes and just kind of flops in on itself, the tension from the spring.
Yeah.
It's going to take them an action to repair it to be able to load it and fire it again.
Yeah. Fair enough.
any of the people with bows?
Not within range. No. And the goblins have no idea where this thing is either. They're on close defense. If it gets close, they're gonna launch everything they got.
Yeah.
That brings us back to Triolus.
Okay. Okay. I cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
So 3
Um,
shots.
Alright, what's the range on that?
It's 120.
Okay.
Oh, I'm easily with range for
Yeah.
everything I use right now.
Yeah.
Except for Catapult, I think might be just outside.
No. 120, or it's 60 feet.
First shot is a 16.
Just hits.
Second shot. Not gonna hit.
No.
Third shot is 18.
Will hit. So you see him holding his
First shot.
focus again, firing 3 rays out of his hand. One goes a little wide, the other 2
10 damage for the
strike true.
first one, 5 damage for the second one, so 15 damage.
Got it?
I am the nuker.
I'm also kind of a nuker.
Yeah,
Not
well.
anymore.
Not after that one.
I still have an arm. An immovable wand.
Nick Ziff.
Get out there and fight it, please.
Yeah, do actual melee.
Do your best damage.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Give me a second,
Run up
okay?
to it.
Okay.
You're 20 feet in the air, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm running straight up to it. 5 feet away from it.
I'm 20 feet above this thing.
Well, you're 20 feet above the ground.
No, I'm 20 feet above this thing.
So
I got within dagger
And
and
you're
throwing
about
range.
30 to 40 feet in the air.
So that's why they can see him.
Okay.
except, are you gonna use your token things?
Your key points.
Yeah.
This might be a flurry.
Token things?
Token thing? I was gonna say
wasn't-
flurry
I
blows.
didn't
Come
know
on.
what they were
So-
called.
See what you got?
We have the tattoo. I'm gonna actually pick it. So I'm going to
Just
show it with
stretch.
cat claws.
Cat claws.
Claws. We love a cat claws.
And I never get to see the rolls.
20 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh no.
Is dirty 20?
So it is.
Yep.
That is only for
Otherwise, I would've
unarmed
said nat
strikes. So, I'm going to do slashing damage.
6 slashing damage.
Now we're going to do a unarmed strike. And if this hits, then this will
15 does not hit.
But here's the thing, I can use a key point and area blows.
Go for it. Flurry of blows. So you see Nixif run up, you see it scratch through the cat claws, and then go for a fist strike. Didn't quite connect, but then just a blur of movement as the fists keep flying.
Very close. 13.
23 will hit.
I do get 8 damage. Oh, it is? Okay, so it is magical.
Okay.
It has a magical strike, and it's actually 9 damage. Bonus attack.
Hey. This is the plus side of a monk.
That's giving you plus one already. Because your next
Ah,
damage is
okay.
4. So that is correct. It is 8.
So it is 8.
Got it. That may make a difference. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alderai,
Alright.
you're taking a bath right now.
In the water.
Gonna find out that whole time?
I only have 20 feet of room at that point, so I'm halfway up the cliff.
Roll me a dexterity check. Because this is what I'm going to give you a little bit because I should have made you roll a dexterity check, not an athletics check earlier, which could have made a difference. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an advantage of getting back up and into this fight.
Okay. So just roll an acrobatics.
No, dexterity check.
Yeah, it's still a +5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Straight dexterity. Which is possible. 14.
Okay, so you make it to the edge. You're on the edge again.
Hey. Alright.
Not quite all the way up. You're like, your hand is on the lip to get over the cliff. Now you can use your action to get up on the cliff.
Okay, yeah. I'll scramble up it.
Okay?
Alright. So, one on top. There we go.
All right. Now, still enraged. What's funny is if they were the other level of barbarian, where they made them of even larger size, they wouldn't be able to eat them. It's larger, smaller. Hatria is going to attempt to attack things from the inside. It is a straight roll.
Is there a thing at the beginning of her
Not
turn?
going to be doing a Great Weapon Master attack because wants to make sure to be able to hit.
Is there something that happens at the beginning of her turn having been swallowed?
Beginning of the Neothelid's turn.
Has a chance to cut herself out.
A 23 will hit. Just gonna roll the second one to be on the safe side. 16. Okay, so we need to calculate the total damage here because there's a damage threshold for possibly getting people back up.
Okay, so first one is
First damage 17, 18, 19.
is absolute max. That's 19.
Plus
So
15.
So that's 34.
That does meet the threshold. Let's see. They the Neothelid has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Or was it?
Otherwise, it's going to vomit her back out.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, still swollen.
Dang.
Aw.
So close.
It did damage though. No.
Oh yeah, you see, she's struggling on the inside, and you can see it.
You just.
It's like as though a snake swallowed a rat, and the rat still looks like.
Still going. Still
It
here.
is the Neothelid's turn, and
Bump into our swallowed friend.
Katria will take
Ooh!
35 acid damage.
Halved.
No,
No, she's not.
not. Yeah, you're thinking of the other game there, French.
She's not. She's giant based.
So. Oops, sorry. Where are you? 35 acid damage. Down to 19 HP. Now, let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, let's stay right where it's at.
Oh no.
Breath weapon. Oh, alright, get the dex saving throws ready. Yep.
Oh.
Knew that was
What?
coming right on top of you and
I
I.
need Nixif and Triolis to make dexterity saving throws. As it once again just
But how,
spits out this
Oh,
How did
nope.
how does it do that whenever it has somebody inside of them?
different gland.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out of its stomach.
Nixon makes it, I don't.
Yes, so you will take half damage. You do not. Put that back off screen.
Hey, Cole, under the shield?
Oh, I'm gonna need one.
So as it breathes out, is its mouth open enough for me to see Catria?
No. Not past all the.
Okay.
I'm rolling the damage now once above ATT catches up.
Oh wait, Roxas Jr. has to do it too.
Yep. Roll
Yes,
your
go ahead and roll.
So it was 100.
Most of it.
So,
What? I can't see because the dice are low. Does not make it.
He has a
42
bubble.
damage.
He gets
You will
knocked out.
You will 12. 42 minus is not 12.
Oh. 42? Huh?
42
42
damage
halved.
halved is 21. You only
21.
take 10.
So how,
I'm at 8 points of health.
how many hit points does Leo Roxas have?
He is unconscious.
You
So
see,
no bubbles.
He will be doing his death saving throws on your turn.
So,
you see Leo Roxas fall off your shoulder.
Mhm.
Because you got hit.
21
Alright.
damage. Go ahead, mark yourself as 21.
Final chance before I die.
That's where you're at.
And it will end its turn.
Is it at the beginning of my turn I do the death saving throw?
I do the death saving.
He does.
And I'm going to use the right one for this. Okay.
Tis noted.
Tis noted.
I'm gonna pull out the immovable wand in the one hand that's functional right now.
Removable rod. Done.
The arcane focus.
Yep.
Oh, firearm.
Yep.
I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Alright.
And so the 2d6 has a plus 1d8 to it.
You need
right?
to roll to hit first.
Yeah.
3 times. It is 3 rays, correct?
Yes, it is 3 rays. So 3.
So 3 separate rolls.
So that's
For
the
the
first
Scorching Ray.
one.
You're not doing damage.
Mark these.
They're not doing.
You need to do hits first. Each
Yeah,
ray is.
Scorching Ray to hit.
That's
I
fine.
I
I'm
see
just
the-
waiting for it to go.
The first one.
I don't even see the dice on this one. That was not loading.
Yeah.
So it's not showing up the second one at all.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
I see the roll on above HT. I'm just
Yeah, but
waiting
it's
for it
not
to
showing.
populate.
Third one was a nat
Okay. We got one nat 20.
So what's the second one?
Second one doesn't show up.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and roll,
Just
roll damage.
Roll your damage real fast for that nat 20.
Make sure it's on critical.
It is.
This also has 1d8 plus it.
Add it 2d8.
2d8.
All damage dice. So that's 30 points of fire damage from the Scorching Ray.
And then he
Got
still has
it.
one more shot. Go ahead and do your last shot. So this one hits dice roll here.
Plus.
7, so that's 26 damage.
26 to hit.
That's it.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not showing up.
I see
then I do a scorching ray.
Damage.
Man, that's a lot of damage.
Another 4.
So 4 more. Okay.
So 12, no, 12 more.
Got it.
12 more damage.
You see, as he fires these rays out of the end of his immovable rod, that he's turned into basically a hand cannon in a way. One of them seems to like almost pierce through it in a way, just burning the flesh on the hide of this thing. It's looking rough.
It's already looking rough. It's looking rougher.
It's looking much more.
So do I have to take an action to grab my dismembered arm?
It's still attached to you.
Oh,
no,
it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It got blown off.
Yeah.
I could say you would be able to do that as a bonus action.
I'm gonna have a bonus action, pick up the arm and.
You still have
You
a
can't
wand in
attach
hand.
it. You can't attach it.
You
You
can
can
pick it up.
I'll keep it there and I'll.
You have a wand in hand. Unless you drop
Yeah,
the wand,
I'll
you can't
wait.
pick up the arm.
I'll wait. I'll
Okay.
have to pass after that because Leo Roxas is.
It's down.
Thing.
Alright.
You now definitely do have someone within 5 feet because the monk ran up and started punching the snot out of the worm.
Where do I go for multiple?
I got a lot of damage with that scorching ray.
That was good. We needed that.
What really gave you guys the advantage was seeing it at a distance and just shoot it with everything we got.
Well, yeah. And then you got a bunch of nukers in the group.
Yeah, I'm just going to fling 2 daggers at this thing.
Dagger, dagger.
Did they get sneak attack?
Yeah, one of the first one will.
Well, whichever one I choose.
Yeah.
Then you will roll
I'm
them
rolling.
individually.
I am rolling them individually.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, okay, no,
Because I can add the d6 to the 3d6 to either attack.
I know, but what you're supposed to declare
But the second
which
one's not hitting regardless, so.
That's true. What I'm saying is you need to declare the sneak attack.
Nope, it's upon hit. I can declare it upon hit. That is
So it's like a smite.
effectively.
So 8 damage.
8 damage plus sneak attack. Six, so 14 more damage to it.
Okay.
That will be the end of Thing's turn as she throws 2 daggers in this general direction.
One dagger sinks in, the other one kind of hits a particularly thick part of hide, just kind of bounces off before they both vanish.
Boat's turn.
Boat's turn.
They're repairing one and firing.
The paladin is still firing.
The paladin.
Yes, the paladin.
Boom! Boom!
Just keep pumping
No,
them
no,
out.
no. Boom.
Pretty much, yeah.
Unfortunately, this one arcs over and just kind of impales on the side of the mountain. As the goblin next to it begins reloading. As she's getting prepared for the next
Alright.
shot.
Not your turn.
Fireball from the cube.
Fireball!
Fireball!
I believe you have to roll something every time you use it. To see whether or not it scrambles.
Only if
When the last charge is used.
Last charge
this
is
would be,
used.
right?
No.
You still have
No, I still have 2 more magic missiles still loaded in it.
That's fair.
I am using the fireball.
Wait, what level is Fireball?
3. And it'll
Okay.
take level
Yeah, that makes
6s. Yep.
Smart way to use it.
That's the way I'm running it. So make it saving throw. See if it takes full or half damage.
Okay. Dexterity, correct?
Yep.
DC
16.
16.
Advantage?
Always does.
Oh, did not.
Cool. Here's 8d6. 29.
29 damage.
Boom! Burning.
So, strikes it dead center in its head. Massive explosion. You feel like some of your fur has burnt a little bit, Nixif, from the sheer impact of the fireball. You're just like, oh, that's warm. But it doesn't actually do you damage, thanks to his arcane protections. The Neothelid looks like it's on its last legs. It is disoriented and in pain, but it's also a cornered beast.
Uh-huh. And then from there, I'm moving out of the way.
Are you gonna pick up Leo?
Can I do that as a bonus action?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Watch you puck him along the ground. But yes, you can pick him up. I'll let you do that.
I move 30 feet.
All right.
Well,
Rapsis
there
Jr.
you
with
go.
you. There you go.
Yep. He just happens to be like,
Run away!
no, I'm putting him in range so that if he shoots acid, you get hit with it too.
I think I'm actually out of
Mix
range
it.
right now.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Punch it! Punch it!
Hold on.
I'm working on that. Give me.
Kill it.
Defeats the tricks.
Ah.
Whenever you hit it, whenever you it's very blows your knowledge straight towards
So I can use 2.
You can spend a key point. You can spend a key point to 3 blows, and then you can spend a key point for each time you hit and part of which is
So,
You have to do that for each strike, though.
each time you hit, you can choose whether you can spend a wish.
Let me do my normal attacks first. Cat claws.
okay. I'm not sure if Cat Claws counted unarmed strike, do they?
Natural weapon. It's not. It's technically.
Well,
part
it
of
doesn't really
magic.
matter. It doesn't hit
What did you roll?
14.
Yeah.
Just
Unfortunately,
outside.
You scratch against a particularly thick part of hide. Your nails are a little more chipped than they were before.
I'll have to sharpen those later.
On
strike.
someone.
It's another 14.
So
you
I'm on
you hit the same spot somehow.
With a punch.
And then we're going to do Fury of Blows.
One more attack.
One more
Two
attack.
more.
2 more.
Oh yeah, 2 more attacks.
It's 24. I
That
do I
will hit.
declare.
Declare it now.
So I'm going to use another key point to do Hand of Home, which deals.
So it'll deal. She'll deal her melee damage plus an additional d6 plus 4. So
Okay.
Scroll down.
Monk doing monk things.
Monk doing monk things.
Do this damage first. That's your first flurry of blows.
it
hit.
is a chance to make a
Nine.
character more, so
And then scroll down.
which is true. They need to learn this
For another 8, so that's 17 points of damage on that hit. The second damage type is necrotic.
a little more. Ooh.
Okay.
And then
I have one more other trick.
Go ahead.
Flurry of blows.
We're on round 6.
Oh. 24 again. I keep getting 24s, man.
Go for it.
Well, you got 14 the last two.
Oh my god.
You'll have one more key
Yeah,
point.
we're going to play taking
So, spending another key point for Panda Farm.
Yep. Let's close. And it's
So
also not
what were you supposed
So,
to do?
11 points of damage.
I'll tell you.
good. Second.
Second flurry.
And
Okay.
the unarmed strikes or.
That's
What's the
fine.
difference?
Real quick, can you check what his status is? I don't know how long 40 minutes ago it was.
He was taking a 20-minute break, and then I estimated roughly 20 minutes to get here. It's just gonna take me.
Go ahead.
Your bonus action is flurry.
So I cannot.
Okay.
You can still move. You do have a move
Okay.
advantage. But just notice if you move away from it.
You'll get
Opportunity.
Yeah. So move around it.
where it won't spray at you.
Yeah, we'll go on
If
the
it
other
gets
side of it.
I told Katra not to worry about an apology snack just to get here safely.
Yes. Okay, so jumping straight at this thing, hitting it as it goes, kind of flipping over the creature and landing on the other side. A couple of successful strikes. Haldorai. Oh wait, before Haldorai, my apologies. I meant to do this at the top of the round. I need everybody. No. This is blatant. Right next to Triolas, a golden portal appears. Nope! As Squirt goes, yeah, no, closes the portal again.
Just sees us fighting a deal with it.
Sees the creature, goes, nah.
He's like, nope, I'm good.
We have a story to
All
tell
right.
when he comes back.
He is the worst timing sometimes.
Like the shark?
Tell me what you got.
I'm going into the water.
Alright, so I have advantage there.
Flanking. You would with a melee weapon?
Sweet.
His bow's a little wet right now.
Yeah, your bow's a little wet.
We're gonna
He's got-
flex a little bit of
He's got that monk level.
elder accuracy, so for my first attack,
Yes,
it's actually 11.
He gets to roll an additional, re-roll one of those.
So does it 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Alright, so then we can do, let's see, oh, I have to type this all out. So we got 1d6 plus 1d8 plus 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah, he can put it in chat.
16,
All right. So you rake across its form, another fresh gash forming along its maw. As you actually wound up cutting one of the tentacles coming out of its mouth off. It has several, but one of them is gone.
there we go.
Oh, you don't have a second attack? Oh, my bad. That's why I was asking, because I was hoping he'd be here for his turn.
He says, he specifically stated he wants Katra to eat it from the inside out.
His wish is my command. Going to make an unarmed strike instead of using the weapon to try to eat it.
Not
Recklessly. Why? Because why not?
How do you feel being eaten from the inside?
Round
And also, he's inside of it.
Straight rolls, remember?
Oh, that's right. Still,
Plus side, it was a 19 on the
19
base.
still hits.
It was.
Why are you invalid roll?
What?
Why?
Won't let me roll a d6. What the fetch?
Do you need me to roll a d6
I got
for
it.
you?
No.
Here we go.
Okay. Going for the second.
The second. Ah!
Oh, it takes 6 points automatically. Strength 6.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's why I was saying invalid roll. It's like there's nothing to roll. What are you doing?
Has it not taken enough damage to try to throw up again?
It has to take. No. It has to take it from within, not external. And because they wanted to fight it instead of shocking it.
By the way, she is resistant to acid, cold, and poison damage.
Oh.
Her species get natural resistances to those.
8.5 years.
So,
So that damage from earlier.
Okay, so can you scroll through the log and find out, because this is important,
yes, I will do that real fast.
please tell me how much they were able to resist from earlier, because that was a lot of damage.
It was, it wasn't the 42, so that would have been.
It would have been a roll for... Out of the way. It would have been a roll for...
We can't see your rolls, remember?
Oh yeah.
10d6. Let me find it.
And it's only you here.
Can't see your rolls.
The acid breath.
Yeah, we still remember that.
So they had to make a strength check. How about you look
So I'm looking for...
So their bubble would have broke though.
Went from 54 HP down to 19. That was 34 points, or 35 points of damage.
So
you add-
34 divided
add
by
7.
2 is 17.
Yeah, add 17 back.
Which is good, because otherwise they were about to probably be conscious inside. Which would be very bad.
Wow, I looked at her character sheet.
Yeah, me too. Alright, and...
Did you do the second bite?
Well, no. Now it starts the Neothelid's turn, and it's going to...
Attempt to regain his growth weapon.
Yep, that's the first thing.
And then Ketria.
And then... Katria will take... rolls...
Maybe half of this?
half of this. 38.
19.
That's 19.
Yeah, that is exactly their health before.
Yes. That will put her down to 17 HP.
Still close.
Yeah, no, but if we didn't give her her health back,
Oh yeah, she would have.
she would have been.
Yeah, she
Down to
knocked
17 HP.
She would have been unconscious.
Uh huh. That's a bad place to be, unconscious.
inside of something.
It is now going to attempt to eat the cat.
Oh. I
Make
went
your saving
behind
throws.
it.
Or wait, you don't have a saving throw, do you?
What's your AC? Never mind.
19.
That is a natural 1.
Ah! Oh yeah.
Goes to eat you, you just kind of simply sidestep as it munches on a giant rock.
What about? I thought it was a bunch of bones.
Or,
That's
yeah,
right.
a large pile of bones just...
Tastes good, buddy?
Natural 1. It It has a plus 13 to hit.
Thank God.
And rolled a natural 1. Roxas. You do not have 38 HP, by the way.
I have bubble.
That's not worth that much.
I have 11. My health is at 27.
Yeah,
You haven't
does.
taken damage.
I haven't
He
taken
is not
damage.
taking damage.
No, he's taking damage. He's taking max HP damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing Scorching Ray again.
From the
How many
wand.
spell slots you got?
4.
Alright. Go
Oh,
for it.
no, it's for 2 for second level.
Yeah, you have
But
2 of those.
4 for first level.
Yeah, so this is a second level spell, so you can only do it twice.
Which I'm gonna do.
Go ahead.
I'm out of fireballs
You
right now.
guys are very
there.
quickly dwindling
Okay,
on
so
your
Scorching
resources.
Ray.
No, I
should've
still have,
done
like,
that on there.
3 more level 2s, plus this thing's still with level 1s in it. And
This wasn't that's not a 2-hit roll, is it?
It is a
Not
hit.
2-hit. Okay.
It's a miss on the first.
First is a miss.
Using it on
Oh,
this
yeah. Can't tell what that is.
page. Over 18k, 18.
Okay.
we
That
knew
does
it.
hit.
We knew we'd dwindle on some resources.
That should hit.
Okay.
So 2 hit, and they'll.
2d6, 2d6.
So,
So roll your damage.
Okay, cool.
yes.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I
like
want to do
that
all the
acid.
damage. So there's 8 plus a d8.
By the way,
Oh,
Plus
what I
to
need
all
to
the
know-
spells that I cast.
How do you
That's
want to
one
do this?
spell.
Oh.
Once.
Yeah. So then it's another.
Cole, he's asking the question
I
of
know.
because you
So
just
I
quit
wanna
rolling
kill it.
dice.
Oh.
And how do you want to do this?
I want to make it look like it chops his head off.
Alright, so Roxas, one arm just completely on the ground, aiming his immovable rod, firing 2 shots, perfectly bisect the neck area, just searing straight through it, and the head just kind of. And the tail is still like writhing for a moment, and then slowly stops.
So the mouth has been removed.
Yes.
Not dead yet.
But
Remember where we're at, people.
So,
Okay.
the head is removed.
The thing is now looking down the gullet.
Down the neck part,
Uh-huh.
you see Katria trying
Bigger! I got enlarging her further.
So, as you do that, they instead of just crawling out, they grow so much in size to where, like, they literally burst out of the neck part, still covered in acid and gore, and just trying to slide that stuff off. Do we get it?
Yep. Okay. Remember where we're at. We have to still make sure this thing does not come back to life.
I hope cutting off its head helps.
I hope so.
What
too.
head? That's a mouth.
That's a mouth. There is
no head.
We need to go find this wherever. Do you know if this thing has a heart?
You all are the ones with the knowledge.
As y'all are discussing this, Katria, even bigger than before, absolutely massive, goes, I said I'm making sushi.
Alright, it's done.
I think with not a head and sliced up into many pieces body.
All right.
Sense.
So, let's start harvesting this thing.
I'm gonna pick up my arm. I'm gonna put my wand in my bag.
I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, including you. Actually, I'm sorry. I need a theme. I need Halderai and Nixif to make a dexterity saving throw.
And Katria.
Catcher too.
Yes. Katria as well.
You don't have her
I'm up in the air, not on the ground, so.
I know. It's because of your basic proximity.
As it explodes.
Hope not.
I'm popping a stanza beam on this far away. Oh.
Home.
Put Catria right there.
She's huge.
Absolutely huge.
So
Patches of her skin are burnt off.
So there's a 20.
Mine's a 19. That's at a +7.
That's fine.
Then it's Haldoran. No, Haldoran did. Oh, they both did 20.
Yeah.
So, you manage to dodge out of the way as another javelin goes. They're still firing because they don't know it's dead yet.
We're waiting on Catria. You haven't rolled hers.
Oh, you're right. Well,
She has to do the victory roar to tell them.
dexterity saving throw. Go.
Thing's gonna flip this way.
She makes it as well. It does not hit any of you as it dodges out of the way a little bit.
Ceasefire! Creature's dead!
You see specifically the dwarf paladin just. Are you sure?
Well, it's in about 30 sections, so yeah!
And they just you see relief wash over them.
Do you want to call?
I'll walk up to the cliff face.
Okay.
Come get your pieces.
Cole,
Yes.
go get him.
Oh.
I-
You just missed it.
I yell down there, come get pieces of it.
Aye, aye, drop an anchor.
We're gonna
Drop
need help.
anchor and let's harvest this thing.
The NPCs will not be able to assist you on the actual harvesting checks.
Okay.
However, none of it's going to go to waste.
Of course not. You're talking arcane. By the way, I did pop one of my senza beans.
I would
Or
recommend-
Senzu beans.
So, I need one.
I would recommend we take a 10-minute break to catch up Catria as
Yes,
to what
we
has
are going to
happened.
take a 10-minute break. We will return
We
shortly.
won. We won.
How many turns did
crap.
that take?